When I was a kid, I remember being wide-eyed and amazed at any new game that released because, at the time, when it came to making games, everyone was trying to up their game. All you need to do is compare a game between a few years apart and you can immediately see a dramatic difference. Improvements are still being made today, of course, but I guess I don't care because I'm an adult, and from my vast experience from my 20-something years of life, adults don't get excited over anything. Hi, welcome to Shoot Chat. Before I start, I want to thank Lake Turbo PC for sponsoring this video. Are you sick of watching YouTubers play games because you can't play them yourself? Wouldn't it be fun to actually play games on your PC? Go to www.laketurbopc.com and use the code Shootzki to get $100 off your purchase. It's a pretty sweet, it's a pretty good deal, honestly. It's a pretty good deal. How's it going, guys? This is Shoot Chat and I'm Shootzki. So this is going to be a new series I'm trying out where I just run my mouth off and rant about video games and how much I love and hate them. Today I'm talking about video game graphics. Why play a game like this when you can play a game like this? I don't know about you guys, but when a game looks good, it can really make all the difference for me. I know some of you are going to go down the comments like, but Shootzki, graphics don't make the game, it's the gameplay that's important, graphics don't matter, what a shallow representation of what video games are. Look. I know I just used this example, but I'm going to do it with a different game. And backwards. You mean to tell me that you wouldn't really care if you went from this to this? You really wouldn't have a problem with that? Really? Okay, but let's be serious for a second. I get that we can get past ugly graphics, and most games don't prioritize graphical fidelity over other things like, I don't know, making a game work, getting rid of glitches. But I guess there's something in me that just wants games to look and feel as amazing as possible. We're only human, and humans want to be entertained. They want a spectacle, and spectacles, by definition, are things that people want to look at. Just look at this. It's beautiful. Video games can look like this? Can we actually just stop to appreciate the detail and sheer gorgeousness that game developers and artists put into their work? Yeah. Graphics might not matter that much, but ooh, that's nice. Even just using mods for a video game can make you go from to awesome. I remember when I was a kid and that shaders mod for Minecraft came out. Like, what? Incredible. It's like flipping a switch. Off, pig with derp eyes. On, the most majestic thing with which your pathetic mortal visual receptors will ever be graced. Honestly, I can go on and on about the sheer beauty that's contained in video games. I could probably curate an entire art museum with nothing but game screenshots. But anyway, let's go back to the whole graphics don't matter thing. Contrary to how it may sound, graphics aren't just for show. Visual representation is incredibly important to signal certain things to players. There's a lot that goes into how a game looks. Not what it looks like, but how it looks. You get what I mean? I'm broadening the topic, but where do you draw the line when you say something like graphics don't matter? For instance, I can go into a lot of detail about how important visuals are in, say, fighting games, because those games have to communicate information very clearly through visuals. The movements in those games are super clear, because they have to be. Otherwise you get a mushy, muddy, gross-looking game where you're controlling a guy flailing his limbs, and as a result, you don't even know what you're doing because you don't understand what's going on the screen. What about Overwatch? It's a really pretty game, right? Look at the art style. It's cool. It's cartoony, but it's beautiful. But when you get down to the middle of the action, half the time you're just seeing a seizure-inducing light show. What's going on here? What am I looking at? This game looks so good, but then you just block off all the prettiness with some rave flashing in front of my face. You might argue that I'm not talking about graphics, but rather I'm talking about visual design. But I don't really see a clear-cut line between the two. You could say that graphics is about the pure technological capacity of a game's visuals, and the design is using those visuals with a purpose. Yeah, sure. That's still kind of a blurry line to me, though. In the end, doesn't graphical capability go hand in hand with the programmers and artists who know how to utilize it effectively? Making a game beautiful and striking, yeah, but also using the visuals in a clear and meaningful way. We should focus on the games themselves and how the art itself looks. I guess the point I'm trying to make is that we've gone so far in technology, and it really shows in modern video games. Maybe we don't have to care about graphical fidelity anymore. Maybe we don't have to care about how many pixels your character's textures have, or if your graphics card is capable of ray tracing, or whatever new thing's coming out these days. Maybe all we have to do is see if a game looks good. As in, does it look good to you? Yeah? Then it's a good-looking game. Again, I'd really like to thank Lake Turbo PC for sponsoring this video. If you go onto their website, laketurbopc.com, and use the code Shootzki, you can get $100 off of your computer purchase, which, honestly, that's a pretty good deal. They have a ton of options you can pick, ranging from being capable of playing 1080p, 2K, all the way to 4K gaming. So if you're ever in the market for a gaming computer, think about laketurbopc.com. Full disclosure, that code does help me as a creator. I am getting paid if you use that code. Just so we're clear, it would be disingenuous to not mention that. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I'll see you next time.